Hello. Yeah. Okay then. I pretty much just sat down. And I'm not like how that camera ended up after I booped it maybe twice. So that should be better, I think, maybe, probably. I mean, hi, hello. Let me take care of the game first. Yes, Steam, I know. This is the first time today I am actually logging into the game, so... let's see. We're gonna be in this area for a long time. I have so many of these dudes to kill. Run out of food? What? Already? How has he already gone through like 500 food? Fine. I'm gonna teleport back to town and then teleport back and then we can actually start. Let's see. Because of that ad covering. Let's see. Grab those then. Okay, come on, ad, go away. Thank you. Alright, I haven't fixed that yet. Fine. Going back to those. Take care of talent points too. Really? I haven't fixed that one either. Okay. The talent I want to upgrade only goes to 34 at the moment on this one. I really need to remember to fix my shit before I log out. Okay. Now, will the game still work if I minimize it? No, it will not. Okay, fine. But it will work if I put OBS on top of the game. Woo, okay. Flyball. Yes, it looks very, does. Yeah, we have the leftovers of this. And I chose this fluff to go with it. It has some black, white and grey. And it is so old, I do not even think you can even buy this one anymore. At all. I also don't think I'm gonna need a label. Because I know brands that do similar colorway. I'm just gonna throw away that. Let me unroll some of this. Okay, now let's find the end of this. There. With one of my hairs stuck to it. Fantastic. Is it the right end? Yes. This is a center pull, that's why it's so floppy. Okay, let's line them up. For the moment, I'm not gonna pull up the pattern. Even though I am uncaffeinated, I still remember that pattern. Okay. Can I use that hook? I mean, it is a 4.5, so yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's start with 6. You know how I just said I remember the pattern? Yeah. I think I started with 6. Three, 4, 5, and 8, 1. And 6. Let's do a safety count. 3, 5, 6. I hate sneezing so much. Oh. I hope I am not gonna sneeze the entire stream. Let's see, where's my allergy tablets? Do I even have them close by, or did I put them away? I think I put them away. Oh, great. Okay. I could use a stitch marker. Oh. And I am very uncaffeinated. I have not touched this yet. Oh, good. Where was I? Oh yeah, increase round. And also, with a bit of luck, I should hopefully be getting my needles today. I have had no tracking since November 1st. And the only thing I got was, your order has been received. That's it. That's all I got. My order had been received and they were gonna ship it out. But I have no idea where it is, or even the country of origin. Whoa. It does still say they should be arriving today. So we shall see if I have to do the bullshit of paying a fee to get it delivered, or if it will actually bypass all of that and arrive directly in the mail. And this will be a very wild looking flyball. Holy shit. I did not realize that when I chose the fluff. I didn't want to use my only ball of pure white, because I do got one single ball of pure vanilla white fluff. But I am saving that for next month. That's why I went with the speckled. And hi, hello. You crawling to bed? Good. I'm happy to see you, but still. Because time zones. But yeah, this flyball will look wild. You can already tell by what we got. This will look wild. I do have Drew next to me. If you have enough points. Because of course I have Drew. Even off stream I still need my short squishies. Wow, my thumb joints are really messing with me. No, I can't crack that one. At least I could crack this one. Ugh. Maybe I need to put some tiger balm on them, because damn. Okay, what do we have next? Right. I remember my own pattern that I've done like almost 20 times now. I remember one increase. Maybe I should clean up my file and make it all pretty. Convert it to PDF with pictures and actually publish it. And even though I would like to publish it for free, I might just publish it for $1 or something. It looks like I'd be dead in Eidolon. Let me take care of that. Oh, it's because there's a crystal sheep. Yeah. That would explain it. Crystal mobs have more health points and do more damage. How about if I change my food? Something that actually heals me more. And that was just damage food. Where is all my gold food? Ah, there. I think the honey? Max health, yes. Let's try that, because I am not lacking damage on this character. I am just lacking every fucking thing else. Damage is not a thing I am lacking. Money do I have? Okay. Let's up my accuracy a bit. And the others, yeah. that should be it. Now I hopefully should not die. Let's see, where were we? One increase. One increase, okay. But yeah, like I was saying, maybe I should just take a day and fix up the pattern for the flyball and actually publish it. Was increase here? I am not caffeinated enough to talk and crochet at the same time. I am not. The first step to recovery is accepting. I am accepting the fact that I am not caffeinated enough to crochet at the same time. I'm talking. And therefore I should stop. Okay, yeah, increase here. Got it. Okay. But yeah, this will look fucking wild. Okay, it's not focused, but you can see the colors. That's gonna be wild. I think I'm probably gonna have to do 2 flyballs like this. Because this looks like the kind of thing Mother would love. Oh yeah, I actually found my missing Fluffy boy. You guys may remember that I did say I couldn't find one of my big fluffy spider boys. I found him. I found the one I made for Christmas last year. Now I have all of them gathered. And yes, the cat had stolen him. Because of course he had. Okay. I am unsure of one thing. I will have to pull up the pattern. Wow, okay. It was not in my latest files accessed. Fine. Fine. And there, flyball. Okay, it was only... Okay. Let's just keep the pattern up then. In case I forgot again by the time I have done this round. Fine. But yeah, maybe I should do that. Or I could just ask in a few discords. I mean, there are 2 people that have gotten the pattern. Because I slipped it into their DMs. But there are a whole lot more that might want to make one of these. And now I lost where I was. Because of course I did. Okay, increase here. Got it. Get in. And okay. Okay. Excuse you. Get in. Thank you. Stitch count is still correct. Everything's fine. I have not yet fucked shit up. It is still correct. But wow, this will look fantastic. Though also, if I'm gonna publish the pattern, that means I need pictures. Which means I'm gonna need to make a flyball specifically for the pattern. Though for the pattern I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make one of these fluffy ones. Or if I'm gonna make a standard. Will we make the fluffy one? It's not like eyelash yarn is hard to get. Ooh, we are getting a color change. Let's see, where is the color changing? Right there. Found it. Right there. The acrylic is going from a bubblegum orange to a bubblegum pink. Right there. Okay then. Okay. I'm going to take care of come on. Off. Because that pop-up, it will stay there the entire fucking time. The entire fucking time. It will just stay there. Unless I go and do this. Let's see if I win anything. Fine. Yes! Got a free spin. Ooh. Okay, another free spin. Okay. Ooh, yes. Perfect. That's what I wanted. It's not the top win, that would have been blue. But I got green, which means I got what I wanted, which is extra extra balls for the arcade and points for the shop. Yay! So that one I'm not gonna bother with. It's that one I'm going for. But yeah, that was exactly what I wanted. Perfection. I love it when a plan comes together, even though it's not technically my plan. Okay, now just go right. Okay. Now I can actually talk without having to count fucking stitches. But yeah, I think I'm gonna ask around in Discord if I should publish the pattern for the flyballs, or and I got stuck somewhere. Woo. Go. But I'm also gonna have to consider colors then. Oh, we have. Speaking of colors, we just did the first stitch in the bubblegum pink. You know, as much as I don't like pink, this might be one of my favorite flyballs. Because, wow. That's all I'm gonna say. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Fine. I couldn't quite do the last stitches without pulling yarn. Because then the eyelash yarn would have dropped out of my lap and ended up on the floor. Okay, that should give us some to work with. But yeah, this is looking very interesting. You know, if I use this... Oh, that's an idea. I'm gonna have to do that. If I use this eyelash yarn, but held it double, with grey, it will look like a dusty flyball. Like, I found it under my bed and kept it, kind of thing. I should do that. Itchy nose. Did I even have grey hair, or did I pack it away? No, I think I packed it away. Look. Okay. Fine. So after we have done this, I'm gonna have to grab the grey for the second one. I don't think I'm gonna do anything specifically Christmas this year. Like, we don't celebrate Christmas anyway. So it's a bit... Do I even want to bother with something that we don't care about? Like, sure, I'll put up the usual decorations in one living room window, but that's about it. And I'll put new batteries in my Christmas tree. That's about it. I have a little LED Christmas tree. It's about that big. And it changes color. And that's our only Christmas tree. Like I said, we don't care about holidays like that. They have no meaning for us. So I think I'm gonna skip doing anything specifically Christmas. I'll probably just do the usual spider. Need to dig up that Christmas yarn if I'm gonna do that though. Come on, get in. Let's see, how many rounds do we even got here now? That's 6. Am I still on track? Yes. Because after step 5, I write my patterns in steps instead of actually rounds, so step 5 is single crochet around 2 rounds, which means I am correct in having 6. And then step 6 is decreases. So yeah. It's correct. That's probably something I'm gonna have to fix if I'm gonna publish it. I'm probably also gonna have to be forced to write out the stitch counts. I have no idea what the stitch count is. I don't write stitch counts at the end of the round in my patterns because I have no need of it. Like, I know that if I end on an increase or decrease, then my stitch count is most likely correct. That's about it. But I don't actually write any stitch count when I make my patterns. Maybe I'm just gonna say fuck it and skip it and let people deal. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to change all of my patterns if I'm ever gonna publish them at all. Every single pattern. And I'm not sure I'm gonna do that just to cater to special snowflakes. Come on. Thank you. I'm not gonna get stuck on nothing. Like, a lot of crochet pattern designers do things in their patterns I don't like. But I'm not gonna force them to change their entire pattern just because I don't like something. Especially not if it's a pattern that is already highly understandable. And these flyballs are very simple and highly understandable. You should not need a stitch count ever to make one of these. I'm gonna need stuffing soon. And if I'm gonna make more than one, I'm gonna need more stuffing because I do not have much on my desk. I have this, and this is probably gonna go into this. Most of that anyway. It looks small, but it holds a lot of stuff. Haha. See what I did there? Okay, now it's... I think after this one I'm gonna need to start the stuffing. And it also looks like I made a perfect choice for colors. This be looking wild. Wow. Absolutely wild. Oh yeah, I have that pattern still to work on. God damn it. I have been slowly working on a World of Warcraft Murloc pattern. Because I couldn't find any online that I actually liked. So I decided to start designing my own. And I haven't actually done much on it. Maybe I should get back to that too. Okay, come on. Okay then. At least this one is gonna be easy to find the front and the back. Compared to some of my other flyballs. Where you literally cannot see shit. The piece I was grabbing for fell to the floor. I thought it was actually stuck to the rest of the cloud, but no. No, it was not. Okay, let's... Does this count as flyball butt stuff? I mean... It is the butt and I am stuffing it. I'm also gonna need more coffee. Wow, my throat is not playing nice. Oh look, that's one of my Christmas spiders. It's really fun to watch my own slideshow. Wow, I barely remember that bracelet. I do remember that bracelet. That's my Deadpool bracelet. It's actually one single bracelet. And funnily enough, I made a other version of that. right here. I used the same paracord. It looks hell small, but this is my size. Will this actually be enough stuffing? Wow. Okay. Okay then. That's good to know. That means that I might have, yeah, I should have enough stuffing then for another flyball. Okay. Now comes the fun part. Now I need to crochet around while trying to keep that stuffing in. And also while trying not to catch the stuffing in the stitches. And I saw that. No, I don't. Woo! Ah, butts. The perfect breakfast for a streamer. Okay, this will be interesting. So, right, I need to go in there. Yeah. Then this one needs wings and eyeballs. And then to stitch everything on. This is very slippery too. Constantly losing my grip. But yeah, this is a really cool flyball. Mother may or may not steal him. It is so slippery. Okay, we have one last stitch. Then we need to cinch the butt close. Okay, there we go, and then ending on a slip stitch, as usual. It do be my default, even though a crochet pattern may not say it, I'm still gonna end with a slip stitch, regardless. Okay. Now I need to separate the yarn. You right there. I will need the acrylic in a few moments for the eyeballs. Did I actually cut them equally? I did. Can I actually use this one? Or will I need the other needle? Hmm? You know what? This might actually work. Okay, yeah. Okay, and now we just go in through there. I think yeah, that should be fine. Okay. What not on the other side from that? Mayo. Okay. Almost perfect. Now let's just this twice. Then we can tighten that one up. Takes so long to do these on stream. As you said, off stream I would have been done. Like if I just sat down and did nothing but this, I would have been done with this. And I can actually save these and put them in resin. That would be cool. Okay, let's do that. Okay, we have a ball body. One side orange and the other side pink. Because that's just how the yarn rolled. And then that fluff creating the really cool patterns. But yeah, I'm really thinking that if I do a flyball with this same eyelash and with grey, it's gonna look like a dust ball that you found under your bed with wings and eyeballs. And that sounds amazing. Five and 6. Think. Safety count. 6. Okay, come on, get in. This is the first eyeball. But the question becomes then, with the grey one, will I do the eyeballs in white, like the wings? Or in grey, like the body? I'm gonna have to see how that one turns out, I think, before I decide on eyeball color. Because usually I just make the eyeballs the same color as the acrylic. Because it creates a nice contrast against the fluff of the eyelash. Mother is probably gonna say that the eyeballs are too big. She almost always is. She wants me to make them smaller. But flyballs are basically a fly's head with wings instead of the wings on the body. So it makes sense that the eyeballs are big. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I forgot to poke that one out. Go. Always do a safety count. It has happened where I thought I had 6, but then I counted and I had 5. Has happened before, several times. So I always do a safety count. Just to make sure. Because, you know, numbers when being under-caffeinated does not work. And I am gonna grab more coffee after I'm done with this eyeball. There we go. Maybe they are too big. What does my own pattern say? No. My pattern says it should be fine. And looking at them on like that, that should be fine. That should be fine. Then just make the wings and slap the wings on after the eyeballs. And wow, this is really floppy. I'm probably gonna need to put this in a bag soon. Because this is like... bluffing out. Okay. You know what? If I grab you, let's do it like this. Let's create our own little bag. There we go. Let you do it for now. It's still trying to escape, but it's slightly better. Okay, I'm down there. Okay. Like I said, coffee. Very important. Because, yeah. We see the bottom. And that is a crime. Ah, therefore a crime. There we go. Okay, I do not need this on my desk. There we go. Be up there. You need the white for the wings. Not my only ball of white. I do got more. So there's no panic about that. And I do remember how I made a wing, so that's fine. I split the yarn a bit, but whatever. It's fine. That's not visible anyway. Okay. Now I have half a wing. Let's see, where do I need to go in? I need to go in there. Come on. Thank you. Go. That's one wing. We. I think I have enough time to put this little dude together before I need to fetch the coffee. Because I did have to put on more coffee. Really? Get in. Hole ain't that tight. Thank you. Okay. That was that. Let's put the scissors back. Put this away before it rolls off my lap. Okay. Stitch marker back to grab the needle. Grab an eyeball without everything else falling. Okay then. Let's see, there it is. Okay then. Let's start putting on the eyeball. Yeah, there. Let's see how to go in there and out. There, come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. No one called Peter. I promise the Flyball is fine. Regardless of me massacring him completely, he's fine. He's absolutely fine. Or that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Like I'm sticking the needle into his body. Can't bend that way. Fine. I wish I had a curved needle. But the only ones I have found are super tiny eye. Which is not exactly usable with yarns this thick. Eye? Yeah, okay. Okay. Now I can shove that end in. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to grab the grey yarn. Whoa. Oh well. I'm gonna need to fetch the coffee anyway, so I can grab it then. There we go. There's one eyeball. Really? Why don't you want to go in there? Hello? Thank you. Come on. Yeah. Really? Okay. Now let's go in there and go out. There. The knot will look like part of the pattern anyway. Yay. Okay. Go. Okay, we have one eyeball. Wow, he got massacred. Wow. Oh boy. My thumb joint's still not agreeing with me. Ugh. Wait, did I put on that on this character? Where do I see that? Wait, I have gotten. Wait, is it? Okay, yes, I do have it on. Got it. Okay. I seemed to check if I had a special talent on that allows me to spawn super big mobs. But yes, I did. I did have it on. I wonder if the coffee is maybe done. Come on. There we go. This is looking wild. I know I keep saying that, but it does. I don't think I've ever made a flyball that looks quite like this. I used the tail end to keep track of where the end is. End of the round. I know when to stuff it in. Okay, come on. Okay, fine. Not exactly where I wanted it to stick out, but okay. Also, I have an itch. Let's see, where's my stick? Itching stick. There he is. Ah, no. Ah, much better. See if I go in there. Oh yeah, perfect. If only it could also stop with a twisty. That would be fantastic if it could stop that. Come here, you. due to the patterning, one eyeball looks bigger than the other, but it's actually not. It's quite interesting. Alright, I should, or make that stitch, I could poke that end in. We only got like 2.5 stitch left. Oh. Okay, come on. Here we go, thank you. See, that wasn't so fucking hard. Okay, really? Thank you. Actually, let's do not this way. Instead of where I was actually planning. Here we go. Now he only needs some wings. Need to take that end first. Come on. Okay then. Maybe there? Nope. That's gonna be too close to each other. I need to put that one stitch further apart than I thought. Means it's gonna be there and not there. Yeah, it's gonna be there instead. Yeah, got it. Be almost perfect. Then just the other wing through. And then I can go and fetch the coffee and grab the grey yarn. Whoa, he's got one wing. Just one. Okay, you'd be really happy I have enabled streamer mode because, yeah, I have a lot of notifications on my Discord. And so you are gonna be exactly there. Don't worry, he's fine. It looks like absolute murder, but he's fine. Usual 3 stitches and then knot at the back. Adorable as always. I do not think it's even possible to make an ugly flyball. I have tried, and I still love them and found them to be super cute. Okay then, go. Let's come on, get out. Right there. Yeah. Almost dropped the needle twice, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, he is way abused. But yeah, there we go. We have our really wild flyball. Super cute. Very petable. And also highly yeetable at high speeds. There we go. So yeah, coffee. Probably gonna pee. And also grab the grey yarn for the next one. So BRB. There we go. I did remember. It's like the perfect dust ball gray. Yeah, I have a YouTube stream I need to pull up soon. This flyball will be smaller, however. Because this gray is about the same thickness as the eyelash. Might need a smaller hook size, by the way. Maybe not. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. Maybe not actually. Okay. Let's 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna be fun trying to see the stitches. However, yeah. That's gonna be very fun. But yeah, this one will definitely be smaller. Let me pull some yarn. That might also help. There we go. And then I'm gonna change character in Eidolon. Let's go with him, maybe. Out of food, good thing you have looted some food, my dude. There we go. Don't have any gold or food, however. Oh well. I suppose there's no use in me checking the Amazon. Because I've had zero tracking since November 1st when I placed my order. Ugh, so annoying. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna need a smaller hook. Fine. I think I'm gonna be able to do gray eyeballs on this. Oh look, there's a non-fluffy flyball. And there's more. Those were some of the first ones I ever made. Okay. Is the coffee down to drinkable hotness level? No, no, it is not. I can barely sip it. But it is still hot enough that I cannot actually drink it. Annoying. Where is my next stitch even? Ah, there. Got it. Oh boy. This is harder than I thought it would be. Ooh. I did not expect it to be this hard. I really thought this array would stand out more, but no! The fucking color blends in almost completely with the eyelash yarn. Yeah, fall off my lap. Please and thank you. Okay, that should give me something to work with. Yeah, oh boy. This will really look like something you found under your bed. I'm gonna try the coffee again. I deserve it. Okay, almost. Almost. Ah. And okay, it seems like the portal was open. Go. Am I gonna need more accuracy? Yes, definitely more accuracy. Which I cannot get from that one. Great! Okay, fine. More damage. I mean, fine. Okay, that was that one, okay. How much money do I have? Okay. Do that. More gold dropped by mobs, always nice. Let's get some more damage too while I'm here. Okay. Now I can hopefully leave him alone for a little while. I remember the pattern. Felt that issue. Go. I got stuck somehow. Wow. Flyball or something I found under my bed. Or both. Let's go with both. Might have to make more of these ones, however. That was really cool. But I also really love this. Okay, now I just need to go around, so that's gonna be nice and easy. Which means I can actually talk. Woo! So, dinner. Actually, no fucking clue. That's a really good question. I suppose I could throw together some random frozen veggies, with sausage and fries. Because I probably cannot convince mother to have rice again. It's one of those that needs a completely different meal every single fucking day. I can happily eat the exact same thing for a week. It would save a hell of a lot of money if mother could convert to that. Last time I was at the grocery store, it was almost $40. for a week. But if she had been like me and could eat the same thing for about a week, it would have been half of that. Though the prices have gone up so much. Kinda stupid. The things I bought yesterday for almost 40. Just 2 years ago, it would have been more like 16, 17-ish. For the exact same things. Can't we turn back time a bit? I miss cheap groceries. You know, I might be able to convince Mother to have pasta though. I might be able to do that. And it looks like I'm a bit dead. Okay then. I'm gonna have to look over the gear on that character then. After stream. Let's do like this. Let's leave him. How are you doing? Portal opened. Meow. Oh look, there's the food I was missing. Let's see here. I did change his talents a bit. At least now I don't have to kill the cute frozen snakes anymore. Oh yeah, is he the only one now that is on? Okay, no, I still got the... Oh? Oh, okay. I got an achievement. Interesting. Let's see, let's go with you. I was working on that one. Really? I had that many talent points? Okay. Yeah, let's finish up that one. Fence, fine. Okay. Let's see how he handles that one then. That's gonna be interesting. Oh yeah, we can start decreasing after this, by the way. Right, I forgot to pull up the YouTube stream. Whoops. I'm gonna be there anyway after stream, so... He starts her stream an hour before I end mine, so thing is she only streams on YouTube, so I can't even raid her or anything. Okay, let me up. Turn off the sound, yes. Really? Christmas crochet? Wow, okay. It do be a bit early for the Christmas. See, I should be able to finish this flyball within the stream time. I mean, we still got an hour and I'm already on the decreases. I need to keep track of where I am because I can barely see the stitches to count them anyway. There. But yeah, this is definitely smaller. A hell of a lot smaller. It doesn't look that much smaller because of the fluff, but this one is smaller. Let's see, where's my stitch? There. I think. I suppose. Let's hope. Does help if you don't crochet in the tail ends. Okay, now I'm gonna need to stuff this. This is gonna be good. But yeah, because of the fluff, he does not look as small as he is, but I can feel the difference. Like, this one is actually a handful. This one is like disappearing into my hand. Come here. I am not gonna need much of this. Let's start with this little piece here. And I'll see where we go from here. Wow, I may not actually be needing more than this. Him small. Very small. Okay, now I just decrease around without catching any of the stuffing. Okay. One last stitch before the slip stitch, and then cinching the butthole close. Okay. And now we just need eyeballs and wings, and this dude will also be done. Okay, we're not be needing that one anymore. Okay, I'm still alive in Eidolon. That's good. Why didn't that work? we go. Now it worked. Maybe this one is too... It might be too squishy. No, not really. I do make some of them pretty squishy, so... Oh well. I'm gonna stick by it. He's gonna be an extra squishy boy. So it seems like we might actually get done before the time is out. There we go. I do still have some other flyballs I am working on. So yes, I did start and made 2 flyballs on stream when I have like 4 flyball bodies in a container. Because of course I do. Because flyballs. And like I said with the last time I had these long ends, I am gonna save them. They will most likely be put into resin. Because that will make a really cool pendant. Put this into resin and then I have some iridescent snowflakes. So if I first cast clear resin and then put the snowflakes and then put this on top and let that cure and then I back it in black, that's gonna look fantastic. But yeah, we have a body very much smaller than the first one. But yeah, because of the fluff you cannot see it. But this one is smaller. It's also softer for some reason. Very weird. I don't always fondle balls on stream, but when I do, well, when I do, they are fluffy. Ooh, that gave me an idea. Okay. I'm gonna need to see if I have red eyelash yarn. Because I just had an idea. But also, let's do the eyeballs. Should be fine if I do them in grey. If I'm really gonna lean into the dust ball thing. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, Even 6. And safety count. 2, 3, 4, 5. It has even happened on stream a few times where I thought I had the right count, but then I counted and it was not. And now I need a stitch marker back. Still a good thing I packed it away because it's really easy to knock off my desk, as proven by the fact that yesterday I found 3 stitch markers of this kind on the floor under my desk. I didn't realize I had dropped, so yeah. Okay, come on. Alright, that's gonna be perfect. These eyeballs are gonna be barely visible. Oh, hello. Good afternoon. How's you doing? I am finishing up the second flyball of the stream before I end. We have already made one little fluffy dude. And this is the body of the other one. I'm currently making his eyeballs. I hope you're doing well, staying warm. Two, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And safety count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's see, how is my character doing? Okay, still got plenty of food. And XP pots, that's fine. And he doesn't seem to be suffering, so... Okay. He's taking care of himself just fine. Which means that I would not be surprised if he fucking dies. I thought the warrior would be fine, but no. Nah. Nah. Coffee. Gonna need more of that after stream. That is only my third mug or something. I am not yet caffeinated up to my antennas. Yeah. The white was still in the spot. Because that white yarn is in a ball, it sometimes rolls down onto the floor. Because it is in a basket, it's just that the basket is overflowing with other balls of yarn. Probably that was too long tail again, but whatever. Fine. Okay, now I can get rid of this. That instead. Because I am gonna make the wings before I put the eyeballs on. And it's looking like that means that we will be done right before end of stream. So thankful that the pattern for my wings is super easy. Let's just say I'm not exactly in any danger to forget how to do the wings. And we'll leave it at that. Still no news about my knitting needles that are supposedly arriving today. Let's see. Oh. Okay, that's one wing. This is actually the same pattern I used to make leaves. When I need smaller leaves for something, I use the exact same pattern as the wings. Okay, now I will not need a crochet hook anymore. Or the yarn. I'm gonna be a tiny bit smart and take care of the ends of the wings now. Come here. Okay then. Now let's grab the eyeballs. And pack away the stitch marker. It almost fell off the desk twice already. Okay, let's see. I suppose that will be the front. Clue. I think that's the front in a way. Let's pretend it's the front. The front and back doesn't look different, so whatever. This is fine. just gonna need to try and make sure I stitch it in a way that it stays flat. That's probably the hardest part with the eyeballs. Stitching them down in a way that they stay flat and doesn't pucker up like a button. I mostly succeed though, I gotta say. Mostly. Sometimes I do fail and it looks not exactly terrible, just interesting. Because it makes the flyballs look very surprised. This one is so much smaller. I can really tell now when I'm stitching on the eyeballs how much smaller this is. It feels like it's about half the size of the first. Yeah, might as well shove that tail end in now. But yeah, the eyeballs will not be very visible. But that's fine. That is intentional. Since I am leaning into the whole dust ball under the bed. Go. Let's untwist. Okay, since our little archer is still doing fine. I am almost afraid to check some of the other characters. Especially one of my characters tend to die a lot. And I have no idea how to fix it because he doesn't have any defensives at all. Let's see. Where do I want this other eyeball? There would be nice. Then I can... Yeah, then I can use that white to represent the mouth. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. I'll go. This tail was way long. Just wow. I think I'm just gonna put this eyeball on and then check the Amazon tracking. If there is anything new at all. Or maybe my phone has something. Nope. Phone got nothing. I don't even know which company it will be delivered by, so I can't even track it on my phone anyway. Which is just yay. I just want to cast on my socks, but I can't because I don't have the knitting needles here. I do have yarns picked out. Oh well. I have 3 possible yarns. Stitch. Go. Going in, go to the other side. That up a bit too far away. That will work, however. Okay. Okay, now on to wings, and then we are done. That is Who knew Flyball's done? Not that I needed more Flyballs, but I wanted more Flyballs. Okay, let's see here. We'll go there, I think. Usually we do one test stitch and see how. Yeah, that works. Okay. Let's go. Just gonna do the usual 3 stitches. Well, 3.5. If you count 3 to hold it together and then this half to get to the backside. Make the knot. Do I have a fucking sneeze on going again? I better not. I would be so happy if I wasn't human. If I was a robot and had no bodily functions, like liquids and allergies. That would be great. Okay. One last wing, then we are done. Means it will be perfect time to end too. But Yarn did not want to cooperate. Let's see, which means that one did end up a bit too. These wings are gonna look more like bunny ears than wings, but that's fine. It happens. Yeah. I mean, it's still gonna be super cute. And still gonna look like a flyball. It's just not gonna look as much fly as most of the others, but still fine. There we go. And even if I had a raid target, I would have had to raid and run, and I don't like doing that, so... Unless one of 3 specific people is currently live. Okay, let's put the needle back before it goes on the floor. And there we go, that's another flyball. It looks like I found him under the bed. More flyballs. They're so cute. Look a lot better in real life than they do on pictures. They are just as eatable as they look. Trust me on that, I've tried. You can throw these quite a distance. Just quite a distance. Okay, let me put those right there. Stay. Thank you. And I'm quickly gonna check if any of the 3 people on Twitch is live. Yeah. I'm trying to see past my camera arm and camera that is right in front of me. Not really. Okay. There is one possible raid target, but he got quite a few people in his stream that I do not like, so through that. Okay. Well. As usual, Discord, Beyond Yonder. Instagram for all the crafting stuff, including the new flyballs. Right there. I will be back this weekend, as usual, for Heroes of the Storm. And let's hope I don't sleep through my alarm again on Sunday, so I can do Idle Sunday with Idle on. Let's hope. For now, thank you all for being here, lurking, working. I hope you have a fantastic time zone. And I'll be seeing you guys whenever that'll be. Bye.